Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Saturday Star Channeling. We'll be bringing through the Arcturian Council in just a moment. We're going to be answering one of the questions that you commented on the post that I put up a couple of weeks back. Just asking if you had any questions for the star beings, any meditations you feel that you could really do with. So thank you for everyone who took the time to comment. And thank you for everyone who joined me and Jackie on Tuesday. The replay is available for that wonderful Starseed Origins workshop. It was so beautiful. So thank you to everyone that was there live and everyone that got the replay. And I just want to give a little shout out to Ascension Airwaves, a new radio show that is on every Sunday between 9 and 12. And you can find a link in my bio. The interview that I did with the beautiful Carrie and Trish goes live tomorrow. So if you enjoy the content that we are bringing through, and goodness me, the questions that Trish and Carrie were asking were just so beautiful. So I encourage you, please feel welcome to jump onto that free radio podcast. But for now, let us read this question that we had, and let's see what the Arcturians wish to say. The question is, the more we raise our vibrational energy field, is it possible that we can experience different versions of ourselves in different timelines and be aware that we are having that experience as it occurs and be able to communicate with that version of ourselves? This is a beautiful question, and one which I know many of the star beings love to respond to, but let us just breathe for a moment. I thought it would be the Arcturians coming through, but the Andromedans are here too. So we have both the Arcturians and Andromedans waiting to enter and speak. We are here. Welcome, one and all. What a beautiful question. It is our joy to be here with you. We are the Andromedan Council and the Arcturian Council coming together as one from the one true heart, living love just like you are. We wish so much to be here as the Andromedans, simply because we love these topics, these questions that you have, as you awaken and remember more and more to your trueness, to your vastness, to all of who you are. Our Arcturian friends speak of densities quite a bit. They speak of the embodiment and the simplification of just really mastering the mind. And this is very pertinent to this in some ways, because what we would like to speak of is the dimensions. Dimensions are different vibrations in time and in space. And like our Arcturian friends were saying last week about densities forming a ripple through space and through time, like concentric circles, thoughts form ripples which form the matter. We would agree with that. But we wish to add different aspects. And some of you may have heard this before, especially if you were with us last month. Yes. Through every dimension, all of time's happening right now. You've heard us say this before, but what does that really mean? Well, it means that every past life, every future life is happening right now, but we could say that in a different way. So every version of you is happening right now. That is why alchemy is so easy in some ways to do, because there is always interference from your own memories, from your own emotional imprints. You see, we can have imprints just by expressing emotion, that could be joy. Do you remember, are you a parent, and did you have a beautiful birth story? The joy that you felt when you gave birth, that memory will stay with you forever and ever. And the feeling will stay with you because it's imprinted in time, in the tapestry of time. Even though you're no longer physically focused there in that moment, it is there in time. Just like choosing a channel You can go back to it within your mind and within your heart and access it. But we would say not just the happy emotions, everything is actually like this too. It's important to start with this premise and this base, because we do like to link it back to helping you realize that you really get to choose which part of you you're tuning into. What do you choose to feel? What do you choose to think of? You are electrical and vibrational before you're biochemical, and emotions are biochemical. Emotions are a response of the vibration that you're choosing. So let us look at the question that you asked. The question of, can I tap into a different version of myself, a different vibration, frequency, or dimension? It may even seem like a different being altogether. Maybe it's a masculine version of you in a male body or form. Maybe it is like we did in the 4-4 workshop, where we visited your Andromedan self. Different version of you in space and time. So yes, every version of you, there is infinite, eternal versions of you, and the access codes, the keys to get to those beings and places, lies in your vibration. Your vibration is a choice. It's an emotion and a thought. It's a thought really embodied. Enough to become thought in every cell. Let us say that in a different way. Our Arcturian friends like to speak of this when they speak of thought. We are the Arcturian Council, and we love to speak on thought. Many humans think that thought is just in the mind, just right here. But every cell has a thought. Every cell has a vibration, has a voltage, has a polarity, an electrical current. What we want to help you do is to remember and to see that if your thoughts from up here, only the conscious thoughts, can align and become and be chosen so much that it becomes the thought of every cell as well, you'll find yourself in such an alignment that it opens the doors of gateways and dimensions. You have the power to choose your thoughts, yet oftentimes you're controlled by emotion. When we speak of self-observation, when we speak of embodiment of mind over matter, it really is about choosing which thoughts you wish to think, because that will activate a current flow, a flow of current electricity through your cells. And it will open up the doorways to the dimension and the realms. And when those doorways are open, you get a glimpse. Your mind will try and say, is that past, future, or present? But really, all of it is right now. But you've just accessed and gone through, like placing your hand through a curtain, through a silken or gossamer sheet. Everything feels so real, you see it like a lucid dream. And like a lucid dream, it really is. Because who's to say that you're really asleep when your body lays unconscious in bed? Some would say that is when you're most awake, for your soul and your energy fields are dancing through the veils already. So yes, you can tap into the different dimensions that seem like they're completely different people. This is bridging onto the knowing of oneness, when you can see yourself truly as another, when you can see within another the love which they are, and you focus upon that in the center of your heart, that it activates and it grows, that vibration within them, a vibration within you. And it's that vibration which opens the keys to the other timelines and versions of you, ones that have never been accessed before, and it is time, it is awakening, is becoming, being available. More and more you will start to tap into without realizing, because the conscious mind really only focuses or blocks, usually blocks. So it's when your vibration is allowing itself to flow because you're doing other things, your mind is at the tasks. Yes, you can access different dimensions very tangibly so, like your waking being is in a lucid dream and you feel and see them. It's like what we say, your team of light is you in a different dimension, in a different plane. Just showing up as their angelic self, their star self, their animal self, the fae, the tree, the rock, the crystal, the water. All is you. Can you feel that? Can you see that? The more your vibrational energy raises, yes, indeed, the more of these higher versions of you will start to connect with, glean from, see. The more they all merge, the more you become one. The more your dimension stabilizes past the fourth into the fifth, even into the sixth of oneness. But let's focus on the fifth, because that is the next logical step. Embodying that love, seeing all as one, seeing all in truth, all beings, focusing on the hearts, that love within, that true love, that feels so uplifted and expansive that there is not a shadow of doubt within. That is where we would say to focus, to anchor that higher vibrational grid. We look forward to connecting with you again on the 30th of May as you visit the suns, the Ascension Suns, the workshop that will be listed in the description box below and in the bio. But that is all from us, from the Arcturians as well. Andromedans, Arcturians, in love to you. Until we see each other again, thank you for the